ॐ यदविद्याविलासेन भूतभौतिकसृष्टयः तन्नौमि परमात्मानं सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। वेदांत परिभाषा श्रुतार्थापत्ति। व्हाट इज श्रुतार्थापत्ति?
Padartha Adhyahara. It is a type of upapatti, attapatti in which there is Padartha Adhyahara.
अध्याहार कल्पनम अन्यथानुपपत्त्या कल्पनम. In the example, tarati shokam atmavit, what kalpana we have to do?
Mityatva of bandhana.
Shoka. Shoka means entire bandhanam is mithya. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes.
Yes. How many types of Shrutarthapattis are there? Somebody else answer. How many types of Shrutarthapattis are there?
Two types are there.
What are they?
Abhidhananupapatti, Abhihitanupapatti.
Abhidhananupapatti, Abhihitanupapatti. For Shrutarthapatti, for Laukika Pramana, Tarati Shokam Atmavid is a Vaidika Pramana. For Laukika Pramana, what is the Drishtanta?
Dvaram
Dvaram Pidehi is there. It is further, it is within Abhidhananupapatti. Okay.
Idam Rajatam.
Tell.
Idam Rajatam, Nedam Rajatam.
What is that?
Idam Rajatam, then negated by Nedam Rajatam.
Idam Rajatam, when it is negated by Nedam Rajatam. That is Drashtartha. That is Drashtartha Apatti. Drashtartha Apatti.
Vishwajita Yajeta.
That is Vishwajita. For Laukika Drashtanta, they say Jivi Devadatto Grihena. Is given in the Moolam 141. Jivi Devadatto Grihena. Jivi Devadatta is not at home. What kalpanam you will do? Yes? He is outside.
He's outside.
So this is clear. Okay. Now two types of Shrutarthapatti, Abhidhananupapatti and Abhihitanupapatti. What is Abhidhananupapatti?
The Vakya Ekadesha Shravana Anvaya is not there. Kalpana of Pada is done.
Yes. When Vakya Ekadesha Shravanam is done, Ekadesha Shravanam is not there, then you do Kalpanam. Drashtanta is
Dwaram Videhi.
when you hear Dwaram, then Pidehi Pada Adhyahara. Pidehi is the Kalpanam. This is called Abhidhana Anupavatti. Means in this case, Vakya Ekadesha Shravana is there, but Anvaya is not happening. Because just by Dwaram, there is no Vakya Anvaya. So you have to do another Pada Adhyahara. That Pada Adhyahara is actually Kalpanam. This is the Laukika Drishtanta for Abhidhana Anupapatti. What is the Vaikidika Drishtanta for Abhidhana Anupapatti? Somebody said earlier.
Vishwajita Yajeta.
Vishwajita Yajeta. Vishwajita Yajeta. In this, what do we understand? What Kalpanam we will do?
Swarga Sakyam.
Vishwajita Yajeta Kaha Swarga Kamaha. Who will do Vishwajita Yaga? Only the one who has Ichha for Swarga. So this is Abhidhana Anupapatti.
Swamiji, we are doing Kalpana of Swarga here because Jaimini Sutra is Paurushaya.
Sorry, wait. There is no Kalpana of Swarga. Where is Kalpana of Swarga?
When we say Vishwajita Yajeta, we say Swarga Kama. So therefore, that Kamna for Swarga.
No. Swarga Kama is a Bahuvrihi Samasa. It is not Kamana for Swarga.
Okay.
Swarga Kamo Yasya Saha Swarga Kamaha. Swarga Kama is the person.
Person, yes. Okay.
So Yajeta is a Vidhi. Yajeta is a Vidhi. Who will have the Vidhi? A person has to be there.
Correct.
So who will be the person? That you will have to do Pada Adhyahara.
Thank you so much.
This is clear. Then next one is Abhihita Anupapatti. Abhihita Anupapatti, Drishtanta they gave Swarga Kamo. What is Swarga Kamo?
Person.
What is Swarga Kama?
A person
Yes.
who have eyes for
Swarga Kama is a person. This is the importance of studying Vyakarana. Kama Shabda at the end does not mean it is some Kamana only. Bhuti Kamaha. Bhuti Kama means the one who wants Bhuti, Aishwarya, prosperity is called Bhuti Kama. Putra Kamaha. In the one who wants Putra, that person. Vrishti Kamaha. Pashu Kamaha. All these they are mentioning about people. Okay, so now Abhihita Anupapatti. Swarga Kamo Jyotishtomena Yajeta. In this, what is the Kalpanam?
Apurva Kalpana is done.
Apurva Kalpanam. Apurva Kalpana you will do. What is Apurva? That Yaga is Kshanita. Who is explaining? Go ahead.
That will create punya. That punya will take to Diksha.
Your audio is not at all clear. I can't hear.
The Apurva Punya generated from that yaga will take me to Swarga.
Yaga is anitya.
Yaga
Yaga is over now. Swarga is going to come after many years or thousands of years, let us say. So how you can say Yaga produces Swarga? What is the apatti? Let me hear. What is the objection? Why can't Yaga be the cause of Swarga?
Because Yaga karma is finished. It is over and then it has created that.
Okay.
It's finished.
So what?
So it cannot be the cause for Swarga because it is over and
Yes.
done with.
There is one piece missing in between.
It will,
The
Something
result
else.
is
it will generate punya which will carry.
I'm
Yes, but why we have to do kalpanam of that adrishta? Okay, something is over.
Immediate.
Huh?
The result is not immediate.
Okay, I will try to explain and you then answer. This is Yaga. Okay. This is Swarga. Yaga is over. Swarga has not been attained. I have to do kalpanam of adrishta. Why can't completed Yaga be the karanam for Swarga?
I will get it after I die.
That is okay, but that is not the answer.
In this body, we will not get the punya with that.
These are all. No. Anybody else? This is Swarga.
Anupalapti. Swarga is Anupalapti. So we have to do kalpana of adrishta. And drishta is described in the Shastra.
No. Try to catch this. Swarga is karya. Yaga is karanam. Yaga is over. Swarga is not attained yet. Now try to answer.
Upapadya is yaga. Upapadaka kalpanam has to be done.
What is the definition of karanam?
Karya niyata purva vritti.
If karya is swarga, niyata purva vritti, in the previous moment what is existing will be called karanam. Yaga is over long back. So you cannot say yaga is the karanam because it was not present in the previous moment. So then you have to do kalpanam of something which started from the end of yaga all the way up to attainment of swarga. This karana kalpanam you have to do because it has to exist karya niyata purva vritti prior to the moment of attaining karya. This is the missing piece. These things you have to know. Now you tell me anywhere in Mulam or Tika or Tippani, did they say Karya Niyata Purva Vritti? This is where I have to use my buddhi. That is not Arthapati. Arthapati is given that Shanika Jyotishtoma Yagagataya Avagatasya Anupapatya Madhyavarti Apurvam Kalpyate. Why that Apurva Kalpana you have to do? Because the Karana has to exist in the previous moment. So if there is no such thing, then how do you establish Karya Karana Bhava? So we will say now Karya Karana Bhava is between Yaga and Adrishta, and between Adrishta and Swarga. Okay. So this is how Abhihita Anupapatti. With this, Arthapatti topic is over. I hope all doubts are resolved. But you have to study in this way. Vague knowledge is no knowledge. Anybody has any other question on Arthapatti?
Swamiji, Drishtanupapatti, I did not get it.
Nedam Rajatam. Okay. Drashtarthapatti. Who wants to explain Drashtarthapatti? Page number 140. It is very simple. What is Drashtarthanupapatti?
Cause is seen, but
Yes, then what example you had given? What is the example?
idam rajatam, nedam rajatam
Idam Rajatam.
is nedam rajatam, and with that mithyatva kalpana is being done.
Kalpana of what?
Mithyatvam is being
Mithyatvam of
done.
what? Mithyatva Kalpana of what?
Whatever is seen is mithya. Based on that, the nedam rajatam, the negation of rajatam happened.
Negation of Rajatam happens, but based on what?
Rajatam will happen after Shukti Iyam is known.
After Shuktiriyam, Nedam Rajatam will happen. What is the Kalpanam here? Kalpanam is Rajatasya Mithyatva. Rajatasya Mithyatva. Why Rajata is Mithya? Rajata is Mithya because
Nisheda will not happen if Rajatam was Satya.
yes, so Nisheda is there. Therefore, Rajata is Mithya. This is Drashtarthanupapatti. Very good. Is it clear now?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes. What is the question?
Will Ratri Bhojanam and Pinatvam, will this be example for Drishtarthanupatti? Anupapatti?
Yes. It will be example over Drashtarthanupapatti because there is no Shruta. There is no Shruta Artha. Tarati Shokama Atmaviti Shruta. Pidhehi is Shruta. This is only Drishta. Okay. Anupalabdhi Paricheda. Tika. Atha Krama Praptau. Krama Prapta Anupalabdhi Pramana Nirupanam Pratijanite. So in the Krama now, Anupalabdhi Pramana comes. So Anupalabdhi will be explained. Pratijanite means pratignyam karoti. Vyakhyakaraha, Granthakaraha. Idanim shashtham pramanam nirupyate. Now the sixth pramana is being explained. So there is tippani number 1 there. Okay. Jnana karanajanya. First Siddh Moolam. Jnana karanajanya. Abhava anubhava asadharana karanam anupalabdhi rupam pramanam. Jnana karana ajanya. Abhava anubhava asadharana karanam anupalabdhi rupam pramanam. That which is jnana karana ajanya, and it is based on abhava anubhava. It's asadharanam karanam. Asadharanam karanam is karanam. So asadharana karanam is anupalabdhi rupam pramanam. Means it is the karanam for anupalabdhi. It is jnana karana ajanya. You don't need jnana karana. Means jnanam is not karanam here. And there has to be abhava anubhava. In Tika it is given tal lakshanam aha jnana iti. Now you see tippani number 1. Jnana rupani karanani kani. So it says jnana rupani yani karanani. Vyapti jnanam. It is jnana. So I am just separating them. Vyapti jnana, sadrishya jnana, tatparyavat shabda jnana, upapadya jnanani. Tani jnana karanani. Vyapti jnanam is karanam for what?
Anuman.
Vyapti jnanam is karanam for what?
Anumiti.
Anumiti. Sadrishya jnanam is karanam for what?
Upamiti.
Upamiti.
Upamiti. Upapadya jnanam is karanam for what?
Arthapati.
Arthapati. And tatparyavat shabda jnanam?
Shabda.
Shabda praman. So they all are jnana rupani karanani. Why pratyaksha is missing here?
It is not jnana karana, that is
Yes.
same.
Pratyaksha, you don't need jnana karana. So in these 4, jnanam is karanam. Karanam is also jnanam. Prama is also jnanam. In pratyaksha, karanam is not jnanam. Only prama is jnanam. Similarly, in anupalabdhi also, karanam is not jnanam. Only prama will be jnanam. This much is clear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask slightly different question. Okay, let's complete this. Tebhyo ajanyo yo abhava anubhavaha. That which is not produced from a jnanam. Tebhyo ajanyo yo abhava anubhavaha. Tasya asadharanam karanam anupalabdhi rupam pramanam. So, asadharanam karanam for abhava anubhava is called anupalabdhi pramanam. Okay. What is the difference between प्रत्यक्ष शब्द and शब्द प्रमाण. प्रत्यक्ष शब्द and शब्द प्रमाण. What is the difference?
Pratyaksha Shabda is only words. Shabda Pramana when we say along with the meaning. Understand?
So if I say Dwaram, you heard the Shabda, you understood. Dwaram means door. This is Pratyaksha or this is Shabda Praman?
Pratyaksha.
When will you do Pidehi Adhyahara? And when will you not do Pidehi Adhyahara?
To get the meaning, when to get the Shabda Praman, we have to do Videhi Adhyahara. Or
But every time I may not want Pidehi. If I say Ghataha, Ghataha doesn't mean Ghatam Anaya every time. I am just showing Ghataha. You see Pratyaksha. Ghataha. Is it Pratyaksha or Shabda Praman?
It is based on the context of how I receive it.
it's Tatparya depending on the Tatparya.
If I say Shabda, Ghataha, let us say, if I say Ghataha, when you hear Ghataha, what comes to my mind is Ghata Jnanam. This Jnana Janya Jnanam will be Shabda Praman. Whether it is one word, or whether it is series of words, whether I have to do Adhyahara, that is not dependent. That's why what is said here is Jnana Janya Jnanam. In that, some Tatparya has to be there. Then you arrive at the correct Praman. If Tatparya is not there, you may not arrive at the correct Praman. That's why it is said Tatparyavat Shabda Jnana. What is the question?
So, Swamiji, can it be both? Can a Shabda be both Pratyaksha and also Shabda Pramana?
You have to understand Pratyaksha is not Jnana Janya Jnana. Shabda Prama is Jnana Janya Jnana. So if somebody says only Ghataha, and Ghata is Pratyaksha also, or you hear, it's not Pratyaksha does not mean you have to see only through eyes. When you hear the Shabda, one Jnanam took place. Ghataha. This Jnanam is
Shabda Pramana. Shabda Jnana.
This is Pratyaksha. If I just say Ghataha, you understand Ghataha. This is Shabda Prama. But Shabda Prama means this is Pratyaksha. Shabda has produced Jnana. This Jnana Janya Jnanam will be Shabda Prama. So the Shabda that you hear, Ghataha, that will produce Prama. So they are talking of Ghataha, not Ushtraha, not Pataha. Shabda, what I heard is Ghataha, is not Pataha. This is Pratyaksha. Then Tajanya Jnanam will be Ghata Padartha or Pata Padartha or whatever that you understand. That is next Jnanam. It is Jnana Janya Jnanam. Next question.
So Swamiji, if I hear a word which I don't know the meaning for, then it is only Pratyaksha. Only Shabda.
Yes.
Pratyaksha.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And thank you, sir.
Next.
Harima Swamiji, if I use my eyes to see a group of people are doing something, and I also understand what they are doing, so what is this kind of jnanam? I don't hurt anything, but I understand. And also when I read books, I don't hear any sound, but I understand lines.
You see something is happening, right? But in that, let us say you have to do some anumanam. Let's say you see 25 people lined up. So what you are seeing is 25 people standing there in a line. But if you understand, somebody is coming, they are ready for invitation of that person, they are ready for welcoming that person. That is not Pratyaksha Jnana. That is Jnana Janya Anumiti. Right? You are doing Anumanam. That these 25 people, somebody with Purna Kumbha, somebody with garland, somebody with Arati, they all are here to welcome someone. So Pratyaksha Jnanam's role is over when it shows people standing there. Anumiti starts. No, they are here for some purpose. So Pratyaksha, that's why they say Pratyaksha is always Upajivya Pramana. Because first there will be Pratyaksha, then immediately some other Pramana may kick off. Whether it is Shabda Prama, for which Shabda Pramana, Anumiti, Upamiti. In Upamiti also, first you are going to see Gavaya. Gavaya you are going to see through eyes. And immediately Sadrishyam will start. Or you see somebody fat, and you know he doesn't eat it during the day. So fat person is Pratyaksha. But the Kalpanam is Arthapatti, that he must be eating at night. He must be eating at night is not Pratyaksha. Without Pratyaksha, you cannot proceed further. That's why one of the Purva Paksha always says, your Shruti Pramana cannot do Bada of Pratyaksha because Pratyaksha is Upajivya. So if Pratyaksha shows Dvaitam and Shruti says Advaitam, your Advaitam is weaker. Nanu, Tippani, Jnana Rupa Karanebhyo Ajanyopi, Chakshuradi Janyo Yo Abhavanubhavaha, Tasya Asadharanam Karanam. What it also proves is this, that even if you are doing Shravanam from 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 8 years, some fundamental question, and you will realize you don't have concept. You may be teaching 2 people, 20 people, 200 people, 2000 people. You yourself will know your fundamentals are not strong. Because many times we don't pay attention to some of these things. Many times these things don't strike us. We don't think about it. That's why Shastra is endless. We should never take things for granted that I know everything now. And serious, those people who are on this path, you need serious, thorough study. Instead of doing too many things, do few things, but do thoroughly. ननु ज्ञान रूप कर्णेभ्यो अजन्योपि चक्षुरादिजन्यो यो अभावानुभवः तस्य असाधारणं कारणं चक्षुरादिकम् एव अस्तु किम अनुपलब्ध्या. Now Purvapaksha says ज्ञान रूप कर्णेभ्यो, because Naiyayikas they don't accept anupalabdhi pramana. So he says ज्ञान रूप कर्णेभ्यो अजन्यो अपि चक्षुरादि जन्यो यो अनुभव अभाव अनुभव. He says I see abhava through chakshuradi. It is not jnanajanya, but it is chakshujanya abhava. Abhavanubhava chakshuradi janyo. Tasya asadharanam karanam chakshuradikam eva astu. So asadharanam karanam is chakshu, which is pratyaksha. Why you have to say anupalabdhi is another pramanam different from pratyaksha? So Siddhanti has paused. So Purvapakshi explains it further. He says, Yena indriyena yav vyaktir grihyate, tenaiva indriyena tadgata jatis tadabhavascha grihyate iti nyayat. Because this is the nyaya, that yena indriyena yav vyaktir grihyate, that indriya by which a thing, bhava rupa entity is known, by that alone, its abhava and tadgata jati. So rupa is known through chakshurindriya. Rupa abhava also will be known through chakshurindriya. And rupatva jati also will be known through chakshurindriya. This is the yukti. Nayayika will give this yukti. Iti nyayat. Tatasya arthantaram syat. Iti kaschit bruyat. And therefore arthantaram in this yukti, in this nyaya, that now you are saying to see ghata you need chakshu, pratyaksha pramana. To see ghata bhava you need anupalabdhi pramanam. So this nyaya violation will be there. Iti kaschit bruyat. Somebody says saha prativaktavyaha. To that person what should be said? This ghata tad abhava anubhavayoho vaijatyam anubhuyate nava. He says between ghata and ghata abhava, do you see vijatiyata or sajatiyata? What is the answer? They are sajatiya or vijatiya? Ghata and ghata abhava are vijatiya. They are opposite of each other. They are not sajatiya. So vaijatyam anubhuyate nava. Na antyaha. Na antyaha means
Not the second one, means they are sajatiya. Not this one.
not vijatiya. Not vijatiya means sajatiya. If they are sajatiya, then pratyaksha anumiti pramayoho api anubhavatva samyena bheda bhavasya tulyatvat. Pratyaksha is also prama. Anumiti is also prama. As prama they are sajati or vijatiya.
Vijatiya. as Prama they are Sajati.
Sajatiya. They are Sajatiya because they both are same. They are Prama. Anubhavatva Samyena. Both of them have Anubhavatvam. Anubhavatva Samyena. Bheda Bhavasya Tulyatvad. So Bheda Abhava is Samana. Bheda Bhavasya Tulyatvad means Siddhanti says Pratyaksha. Okay, who wants to explain this? Bheda Bhavasya Tulyatvad. It's difficult anyway. Pratyaksha and Anumiti. These two. Both are Prama. Are you using two Pramana or same Pramana?
Two Pramana.
Pratyaksha Pramana for Pratyaksha Pramana. Anumiti Pramana for Anumana Pramana for Anumiti Pramana. So even if they have Sajatyam, you are using two different Pramana. In case of Ghata and Ghata Bhava. So if it is not Vaijatyam, means if it is Sajatiya, as how you said, why don't you use two Pramana? Pratyaksha and Anupalabdhi. So Bheda Bhavasya Tulyatva. According to if they are Sajatiya, they are same. Use two Pramanas. And Adya. Adya means Vaijatya. You accept it is Vaijatya. Adya Anubhava Vaijatya. Pramana Vaijatyasya Avashyakatvat. If Anubhava has Vijatiyata, then Pramana Vijatiyata is required. In what he means is, if Anubhava is of different types, Pramanas have to be different. If Anubhava is of same type, still you are using two Pramanas. In case of Pratyaksha and Anumiti, both are Anubhava only. So like that, Ghata is Anubhava, Ghata Bhava is Anubhava. You use Pratyaksha and Anupalabdhi. Pramana Vaijatyasya Avashyakatvat. Abhava Jnanam. Abhava Jnanam is called Anupalabdhi. Pramanantaram eva. It is another Pramanam. And what about your Nyaya? Yena Indriyena Ya Vyaktir Grihyate Senaiva Indriyena Tadgata Jati Tadabhavasya Grihyate. He says Yena Indriyena Iti Nyayastu Anyaya eva. This is Anyaya only. This is your thinking. Keep it with yourself. Tavaiva Nyaya. Tava Nyaya Gite. You keep with yourself. Why? Nirupasya, Nisparshasya, Nirgandhasya, Nirasya, Nishabdasya cha Abhavasya. Abhava is not having Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Abhava cannot have any of these. So it is Nirupa, Nisparsha, Nirgandha, Nirasa, Nishabda. How will you use Pratyaksha to get such Abhava? Indriyatva Yoga. You cannot have Indriya Jnanam. Indriya Anvaya Vyatireka Yoho tu Adhikarana Jnanadi Upakshinattvena Anyatha Siddhehe iti Mule eva Vakshate iti Dik. Indriya Anvaya Vyatireka, they are not used to know the object. Because somebody will say, Ghata, when it is there, you see it through eyes. Ghata Bhava is there. A blind person, will he be able to see Ghata Bhava?
No.
So blind person needs Chakshur Indriya to see Ghata Bhava?
No.
Purva Paksha will say like this. Blind person cannot see Ghata Bhava. Person with eyes can see Ghata Bhava?
No, sir.
But
Okay.
Yes.
You to see Ghata Bhava, you need eyes. This is Purva Paksha saying. Purva Paksha will say, to see the Ghata, I need eyes. To see Ghata Bhava, I need eyes. Why? Because Chakshu Sattve Ghatabhava Jnana Sattva. Chakshura Bhave Ghatabhava Jnana Abhava. Anvay Vyatireka is there. So Siddhanti will say, Indriya Anvaya Vyatirekayoho tu Adhikarana Jnanadi Upakshinatvyana. Chakshu is required to see Bhutale. Chakshu is required to see the Adhikarana. Adhikarana Jnanadi Upakshinatvyana. So it is Anyatha Siddha. That he will say later. Muleva Vakshate iti dik. If you understood, it is good. If you didn't understand, when it comes at that time. Okay, so more we will see in the following session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.